Have you ever stopped to wonder why pigeons, of all birds, are so prevalent in urban environments? Pigeons, the unsung heroes of the avian world, can be found in virtually every corner of the globe. And yet, they seem to have a particular fondness for concrete jungles. Why is that? Do they enjoy the hustle and bustle of city life? Or is there something more to their urban preferences? And what about their unique characteristics? Did you know that pigeons have an uncanny knack for finding their way home, even from hundreds of miles away? Or that they can recognize themselves in a mirror, a feat that many other animals can't accomplish? These fascinating creatures are much more than just the backdrop to our daily lives. To understand all these, we must delve into the life of a pigeon from birth to adulthood. So, let's embark on this journey together, as we uncover the mysteries of these remarkable birds. The journey of a pigeon begins in an egg, hidden away in a cozy nest. Now, the nesting habits of pigeons are as fascinating as they are practical. These birds are known to make their homes in a variety of places, from the ledges of buildings to the sturdy branches of trees. Their nests, constructed from twigs, leaves, and anything else they can scavenge, are built by both the male and female pigeon in a joint effort. Once the nest is ready, the female pigeon lays 1 or 2 glossy white eggs. This is a delicate process requiring the utmost care. The pigeon's egg-laying process is a testament to the marvels of nature, as each egg is produced approximately 48 hours apart, giving each the necessary time to develop. Now the incubation period is where the real magic happens. For those of you who may not know, incubation is the process by which the parents keep the eggs warm, encouraging the growth and development of the pigeon embryos inside. What's truly remarkable is that both the mother and father pigeon share this responsibility, taking turns to keep their future offspring warm and protected. This is a meticulous process, with each parent incubating the eggs for specific periods throughout the day and night. As the days pass, something miraculous takes place within these humble shells. Over a span of about 17 to 19 days, the embryos mature, transforming from a cluster of cells into fully formed baby pigeons. This is a waiting game, and our parent pigeons are nothing if not patient. After approximately 18 days of patient waiting and careful nurturing, a baby pigeon or squab emerges into the world. The birth of a pigeon is a testament to the resilience and dedication of these often underestimated birds, reminding us that there's so much more to them than meets the eye. The squab's early days are filled with growth and change. Life for a young pigeon or squab is an ongoing process of transformation and maturation. In the first few days following hatching, squabs are blind and nearly featherless. However, they grow rapidly thanks to the nourishment they receive from their parents. The squab's diet is rather unique among birds. Rather than hunting for worms or seeds, pigeon parents feed their young a substance known as crop milk. This is a special secretion that comes from the crop, a part of the bird's digestive tract. It's a creamy, nutrient-rich substance, absolutely packed with proteins and fats, vital for the squab's rapid growth. For the first week or so, the squab's diet consists entirely of this crop milk. Then, as the squab grows, the parents gradually introduce adult food, seeds, and grains into its diet. At this stage, the squab's feathers begin to sprout, covering its previously bare skin. By the end of the second week, the squab has grown significantly and is now covered in a fluffy layer of feathers. It's also starting to take on the familiar pigeon shape, albeit in a smaller size. As we move into the third week, the squab is ready to explore the world outside its nest. This period, known as the fledgling stage, is when the pigeon begins to learn to fly. It's a tricky business, filled with awkward hops and clumsy landings, but with time and practice, the squab gradually masters the art of flight. By the fourth week, the squab is nearly indistinguishable from an adult pigeon, except for its slightly smaller size. It's now able to fly confidently and is starting to forage for its own food, marking the beginning of its independence. And so, by the time 6 weeks have passed since hatching, the squab has undergone an incredible transformation. It's no longer a helpless, blind creature, but a fully fledged pigeon, ready to face the challenges of the world on its own terms. In about 6 weeks, the squab is now an independent pigeon, ready to face the world. The life of an adult pigeon is far from dull. On the contrary, it is a vibrant symphony of routines, relationships, and remarkable abilities. Let's start with their daily routines. Like clockwork, pigeons begin their day at dawn, greeting the sun with a chorus of cooing. They spend their mornings foraging for food, scurrying across pavements and pecking at the ground with an uncanny knack for spotting edible morsels. Their diet is mainly plant-based, consisting of seeds, fruits, and the occasional insect. But urban pigeons have adapted to our human world, and they're not beyond pecking at a dropped piece of pizza or a discarded French fry. But pigeons are social creatures, too. They live in colonies called flocks, where relationships are formed and maintained. Pigeons mate for life, a testament to their strong sense of commitment. They share the responsibility of raising their young, with both parents taking turns to incubate the eggs and feed the squabs. One of the most awe-inspiring aspects of adult pigeons is their navigational skills. Have you ever wondered how a pigeon always finds its way back home, even from hundreds of miles away? This homing ability is something that continues to amaze and puzzle scientists. Some theories suggest that pigeons use the Earth's magnetic fields to navigate, while others propose that they rely on a keen sense of smell or visual landmarks. And let's not forget the pigeon's contribution to human society. These birds have served as messengers during war times, their uncanny homing ability making them the perfect carriers of critical information. Today they may not carry messages, but they continue to share their spaces with us, adding a touch of nature to our concrete jungles. Despite their common presence, pigeons lead fascinating lives filled with complexity and intrigue. They are more than just birds, they are navigators, survivors, and integral parts of our urban landscapes. So, the next time you spot a pigeon, take a moment to appreciate this remarkable creature and its compelling life story. Ever wondered why magicians often use pigeons in their acts? Well, there's a fascinating historical connection between these feathered creatures and the world of magic, and it's more than just a flight of fancy. Pigeons, with their docile nature and ability to be trained, have long been the bird of choice for magicians. But why pigeons, you might ask? Why not a parrot or a sparrow? The answer lies not just in their trainability but also in their physical characteristics. Pigeons are small enough to be easily concealed, yet large enough to create a visually impactful surprise. Their calm demeanor, coupled with their ability to stay still for extended periods, makes them perfect for the suspenseful reveal. Moreover, pigeons have an innate homing instinct. This means that even when released from an unfamiliar location, they can find their way back home. This unique trait has been utilized in magic acts for centuries, adding an extra layer of astonishment as the bird seemingly vanishes into thin air, only to reappear at its home base, much to the audience's wonder. The relationship between pigeons and magicians dates back to ancient times. In fact, one of the earliest records of a magic trick involved a pigeon. In ancient Rome, the philosopher Seneca wrote about a trick where a pigeon appeared to be decapitated, only to be miraculously restored. And it's not just their docile nature and unique abilities that make pigeons the perfect magical accomplice. Their sudden appearance from an empty hat or a folded piece of cloth adds an element of surprise that never fails to delight an audience. This unexpected reveal, the transformation of the ordinary into the extraordinary, is the very essence of magic. So, the next time you see a pigeon, remember, they're not just city dwellers, they're also stars of the magic stage. From the streets to the spotlights, pigeons have been captivating audiences and aiding magicians with their unique skills, making every magic show a little more enchanting.